The 8th of August 2014. I've had such a busy day today. Down the shops, Ronnie bought his bike round to fix. I've got to tell you this story. Oh my God. About 2.5 years ago, for Christmas, I bought Ronnie this bicycle. Okay, as a little Christmas gift. Now, it wasn't a top of the range thing or anything like that. It was, you know, to be honest with you, a cheap old bike, but a new one, but nevertheless one of the cheaper ones, you know, because there's no point in buying someone something if you're not quite sure whether they're going to like it or not, you know, whether to spend a bit of money. So, you know, it was a decent amount of cash, but it certainly wasn't anywhere near the top or even the mid-range. It was at the cheaper range. And sure enough, it has remained in his shed for almost that entire time, except for 3 occasions. 3 occasions where he forced himself to take it out. Anyway, so he's decided he wants to lose a bit of weight. Because, of course, you know, being on holiday, put a little bit of weight. I think put about half a stone on holiday, and he's not happy. And he's a bit depressed at the moment. And that would be the cause of his depression. I'll tell you that now, and I know that for a fact. Because when I look at myself and I go, oh, you're overweight again, Chris, I get very depressed. I think that's a big cause of depression in people. So he's a bit depressed at the moment with that. So he's decided to do something about it. So he's got the bike out of the shed. Hey, presto, both tyres are flat. So he says to me, I'm going to take it round the bike shop to fix it. I said, well, probably only you need to pump the bloody things up, dear. Pump the tyres up. But no. No, I said, I'll bring it round here. So he's brought it round here. Well, I managed to pump the back one up. The front one wouldn't go. So I've taken the inner tube off, and sure enough, there's a hole in it. I can't believe he's done 3 trips on that bike, and already there's a hole in it. This is a brand new bike. Let me tell you how new it is. Although it's 2.5 years old, it's so new that I can't see a single bit of dirt on the chain or the cogs on the back. And if you've got a bike and you use it even just occasionally, you'll know those 2 parts absolutely clog up with dirt and you have to keep cleaning the damn things. I can't find a single grain of dirt or sand on that chain. That's how new it is. Anyway, so we went to the Halfords to get a new inner tube, and I've just done that now. And we went to Waitrose today. Oh my God, it was so busy. Ever so busy. Oh, and I was trying to find a charger for, I've got a very old Nokia phone that I keep in the car for emergencies. I can't find the charger anywhere. It's got like a little SIM, pay-as-you-go SIM card. There's about a 5 on it, that's all. And that stays in the car. It's really old. It's got to be about 15 years old. I can't find a charger for it anywhere. So eBay. We're going on eBay for it. Already found one, £1.99. Thank you very much. So much cheaper than Car Phone Warehouse. So that's what I've been doing today. I appear to have started a bit of a world war on Facebook, boys and girls, with a simple... Now, you know what... Let me see if I can get that up there on the screen. Oh, you can see that today, can't you, up there? Yep. Good job I haven't got anything rude on my computer, isn't there? Eh? For you to see. A little post I put on last night. So, I've just had my tea, and for the first time, put Big Brother on. Now, I hate, generally, reality TV shows. Now and again, there might be one that interests me. There was one, actually. Although I don't know if you would really call it a reality show, like a hospital type thing. You know, but this is people, freaks. Okay, this is freaks that they put together in a big house to row and live together, and they film it all, and it's just hideous. Well, I put it on for the first time yesterday because there's a couple of people that kept telling me to watch it. A dear friend of mine, Anne, she's one of them, and Gary kept telling me to watch it, and Anne, oh, you'll love it, you'll love it, you'll love it. Well, I managed 10 minutes, dear. 10 minutes. What a total, utter waste of electricity and transmission power that programme is. Utterly, utterly awful. Well, I put this little post on my Facebook last night. It says, so I've just had my tea and for the first time put Big Brother on. I managed 10 minutes. What a total part of utter mind-numbing rubbish. What a waste of electricity. If you really, honestly like this rubbish, you need therapy. Well, a couple of people have been rowing. I can't mention them, darling, because you're all very, very dear to me. A couple of people have been rowing about that on the Facebook. There are people that love it. I hate to say this, there are Manilow people that watch that programme. How can you? How can you watch that programme, my dear, dear Manilow people? Oh, God. I don't think I can sit in that same row as you again. How can I be sitting next to somebody who watches Big Brother? Anyway, so that went on. And then, in the morning, I decided to write Big Brother, watch a little bit of Big Brother's bit on the side. I've recorded these both specifically to sit here and tell you what I thought. Well, I thought Big Brother was an utter pile of rubbish. Big Brother's bit on the side is even worse. They talk about what's been going on in Big Brother, and they have a panel to discuss it. I mean, what's all that about? It's awful. And then you see the audience, and quite honestly, I mean, they just look like people who want to sit in a chair and be on the telly. If you want to do that, why don't you just start your own YouTube channel up and start doing little chat shows like this and get your point across? But a lot of these people, they look very odd, some of these people. There was one woman with glasses on and black rims, quite thick rims, and she had the most fake smile on, like this. It was like a slight smile like that. And now and again, when she realised the camera was off, the smile dropped, and then it came back again when the camera went off. Oh, it was hilarious. Well, it should be hilarious. I just found myself angry with myself for even bothering to turn such utter drivel on. It really is the worst of the worst television. Almost in the same category as The Only Way is Essex. It's all crap, 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 crap. Thank God for the BBC. There's not much of this stuff. I'm just trying to think of, there's probably something on the BBC like this, but I can't think of anything at the moment. I suppose The Voice. I mean, The Voice would come close to it, but I think The Voice kind of works for me. There's none of this crap on there. It's just awful. And they got really excited because apparently 800,000 odd people watched it at some point. Some point last week, 800,000 people. It's not even 1 million people. How many people in the UK? Come on. 800,000? Are you having a laugh? So how much, pound for pound, did it cost per viewer to put that show on? It's a load of crap. Please do not embarrass yourselves by telling me to watch that programme. It's not good. I will not like it. It's rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish. Someone said to me, you'd be good on it because you're very opinionated. I'm only opinionated about that because it's so bad. You know, generally, there might be, say there was like a talent show on or something like that. I wouldn't run the people down unless I thought they were better than they really are. Do you know what I mean? Just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Okay, a little email after that little chat there from the lovely Marge. Hello, Marge. Marge says, on the subject of the video you did with Ronny the other day, you look like you take your life in your hands riding with Ron in the car. Oh, you do. Oh, believe me, you do, Marge. I had a few UK coins once, but since lost them. I would love to have some of British money just as a souvenir to keep. The notes you had look like play money. Oh, those notes, they were from Northern Ireland. Okay, and actually, oh, I nearly forgot. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Marge. Someone wrote in, Weird City Kid says, Chris, can you let us know if they took those £20 Northern Ireland notes and was there a charge? No, there was no charge. In fact, I just put them in the bank machine as I normally put my usual notes in a bank machine, and it didn't worry at all. It just took notes as if they were normal notes, so which is quite correct because they were from the Dansk, D-A-N-S-K, Dansk Bank, which is Northern Ireland. See, it's a bit like having Bank of Scotland, except it's for Northern Ireland. So they went in a machine, no problem at all, and there was no charge. Weird City Kid says, long story, but I need to know as I banked some for work and I'm now concerned. Well, when did you bank them? If there was a problem with them, then the bank would contact you, okay? If they haven't contacted you, there's no problem, and they shouldn't be, because they are legal tender. It's a bit difficult. I mean, certainly if I was in a shop, I must admit, if I was at a shop, it was my shop, and I'd received those notes, I probably would have refused them because I don't know them. However, in a bank, that's a different thing. They know what to look out for in banks, all right? Marge goes on to say, our American money, however, has begun to look quite like Monopoly money as well. It would be nice if we went back to carrying around gold pieces or such, like in the old days, or we traded things like garden products to pay for food or such. Oh, some people do that, Marge. Yeah, that's called bartering, isn't it? So you could say to me, oh, I need you to do a karaoke night. And I said, yep, okay, I'll do a karaoke night. What can you give me in return? And you might say, oh, I can give you loads of fruit and vegetables and maybe make you a bathroom cabinet. And no money would change hands. People do actually do that. It's a good way of doing things, I think. Bartering isn't done that much today, but I still have done it on occasion. What would you trade to pay your bills if you had no money to do it and only bartered? Oh, I'd send Ronny. Yeah, no problem at all. I'd just send Ronny. I said, right, okay, you give me the goods, you can take him away. I'd be very, very happy with that. Absolutely very, very happy. And possibly I could give them some of my potatoes that I've grown in the garden. Some spider plants that I grew from little spider plants. And there's probably bits and pieces around the house that I've got I could sell, you know, and pay for these things. What would you do, Marge? Would you, is there anything around, you know, you might think, oh, I need that, I'll swap that. You know, so I think it's quite a good way of doing things. Marge continues to say, I've never had a close friend like you have with Ron. I would think it would get old after we'd seen each other for a while constantly. But I'm a hermit anyways. Till next video, ta-ta! So, thank you very much for that, Marge. Nice to hear from you. And, of course, tomorrow is Saturday. So it's a live talk show tomorrow. Oh, hang on, let me show you this. Do you remember in many, many shows, and I can't remember if I've showed you this or not, but it was downstairs. And if you've seen it already, it doesn't matter. But this was sent to me a little while ago. It wasn't a birthday thing or anything like Christmas. It says, to great Uncle Chris, we love and miss you lots and lots. Hugs and kisses from Evie Pops and Harry. So Evie Pops and Harry, that's one of my great nephews and one of my great nieces. And they made me this. See, there's little bits of cotton wool there and lollipop sticks and bits of felt and things that and sparkly, what's that called? Glitter stuff. Isn't that lovely? And I've always said, you know, there's nothing better you can get as a gift than something made by a child. You know, to get something like this in the post at Christmas or birthday times really is something, isn't it, eh? You don't get any better than a gift from a child, and that's something they've made themselves. You don't need great big presents or anything like that, do you? As I was saying, tomorrow is our live show every Saturday at 12 o'clock UK time. Please join us for my live show. You can find that at unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. At the top, you'll see a link to all the YouTube stuff. Just click on there and it will whisk you away tomorrow afternoon. Join us just before 12 o'clock. You get a bit of music from about 11:30, I think, and then the show starts at 12 o'clock UK time every Saturday. It's unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Have a lovely Friday. Bye-bye.